Salvete omnes, this is I'm Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek. And we're up to stage 4 of Mickey's Magical Quest. Stage 4, Pete's Peak. Or 1, ready, action! And we start off the level by Goofy telling us that he still can't find Pluto and he's looked every which way but up. But he thinks Mickey should look up this mountain. You can even use these snazzy climbing britches and this rope. Looks like you're gonna need all the help you can get. You might notice that the timer is not stopped while you're talking to him. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or if it's done that way on purpose, but something to pay attention to. So yeah, we get our last outfit of the game, which is basically dresses Mario up in kind of a Robin Hood-esque suit, and gives him this climbing rope. You can use it to grab onto these things and swing on them. You can use it to grab onto platforms, and you can aim it in 5 directions by holding down one of the directional buttons, and you use it by pressing Y. As you can imagine, Stage 4 is full of lots of places where you'd want to use it. Yeah, you can even attack some enemies with it. Whether it actually does anything or not, it's another matter, but it's the only way to defeat those shielded guys there, because the hook snatches their shield away. And if you don't snatch their shield away, they'll block anything you try to do to them. Jump on them, throw something at them. Here we have a 1-up. Always nice to have, considering how rare they are in this game. Just ignore that egg. And another, whoops. Yeah, you can grab onto slopes as well. And here we come to one of the most difficult part of the stage, easily. This jump right here, this is the hardest jump to pull off in the entire game, I think. Yeah, I did it on the first try now, but I didn't on the 7 or 8 times it took me to do it before when I was recording and messed up the microphone. It's harder than it looks. If I made it look easy, just keep in mind that it really is not. But anyway, that was the end of 4-1. Yeah, a little late to the uptake there I am. And in 4-2, we have a new gimmick. These little whooshy wind thingies that come at intervals. If you get caught by the wind, it will blow you right down the bottomless pit. And we don't want that now, do we? Yeah, they're rotten eggs that are enemies, or maybe not rotten, but whatever. Maybe they're like Junior Troopa from Super Paper Mario, or from Paper Mario or something. Yeah, this part is kind of tricky, but nowhere near as bad as that one jump in 4-1. I think those gray blocks actually aren't there on hard mode. I'm not sure. I could have sworn they were absent on normal mode as well, but maybe not. At least if you fall here, it's not instant death. Oh, come on. I aimed. Yeah, those are spikes, but they're not death spikes, as you can see from me getting hit by them repeatedly. I think it might be interesting to note that this is the only other outfit, or the only outfit that you can wear and still be able to grab stuff. You know, if you press Y with the magic outfit, you shoot magic, and if you press Y with the fireman outfit, you shoot water. But here you can actually grab stuff. So now we're up to 4-3, where we meet the boss. You want to grab onto these things and hold on, because if you're not on one of them when the eagle comes swooping in, he will swoop you right off the edge. This boss uses more Mode 7 goodness, and it can be very easy or very difficult. what you want to do is grab the eggs as soon as you can, because if you let him, he'll drop the egg, and it'll do one of two things. Well, let's let him drop this one for show-off purposes. Yeah, that was easy enough to avoid. Just drop some egg yolk enemies there. He can also make it spawn those little miniature... Oh, come on! I get knocked off the edge by a baby eagle. Well, demonstration over. Yeah, you don't want to let him drop those eggs or crack them open. Much better just not to have to deal with the baby eagles. Like I said, this boss battle can be really easy or really hard. And I'm gonna go with really easy. Stupid baby eagles. Almost got knocked off the edge there, but not quite. He's pink, which means his health is getting low. See, if you just grab those eggs before he can crack them open, he doesn't even really get a chance to attack you. And of course, make sure to cling onto the gray things when he's swooping in. I believe you can throw the baby eagles at him as well. But it's safer just to use the eggs. Oh boy. Sprite overload or something. I've never had this many of them on screen at once. But he's dead. And his spirit flies off to haunt something else, or something. I didn't mention it during the stage, but I actually really like the music in that one. It's interesting because most of it is actually in 6/4 time, which is a time signature you don't really see very often, especially in video game music. And it actually feels like 6 beats, not just slow 6/8. It mostly stays in 6/4 pretty constantly until you get to the end when it switches back to 4/4, but whatever. So yeah, that was Pete's Peak. It's amazingly short because there are only 3 stages instead of 4, and well, the first 2 aren't all that difficult to get through, except maybe that one jump in 4-1. And the third and the boss is really kind of a pushover if you're just on top of it. If you just keep clinging to the gray things and keep grabbing his eggs. He's ridiculously easy. Should never give you trouble. But anyway, that's the end of this one. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.